Yeah.
Hey, welcome back to another edition of the Come Out to Play project with me, Robert Mandelson, the creator and facilitator of powerful play experiences, positive workplace mental health for teams. And who am I with today?
Carolyn Thorpe.
Carolyn Thorpe, and you are a business owner here in Beaumont. What's the story, Carolyn?
Well, I think that I see a lot of people who are disconnected. Not so much my staff, because I have a really small staff, but in a general workplace, it just seems like everybody's just at loose ends, and you want them to pull back together, definitely pull back together.
And what do you do here? I'm in a beautiful cafe. It's called Jef'S Jef'S Cafe here in beautiful downtown Beaumont. Is this your cafe?
Yes, it is, yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
And so you're a business owner of Jef'S Cafe. Well, give yourself a big hand, Carolyn.
I've made it through this far because I bought it just before COVID hit. So,
she bought the cafe just before COVID hit.
December of 2019. What luck.
You're resilient and awesome.
Yeah.
You're resilient and awesome. So people are disconnected.
Yeah.
Why play? Why play-based workshops? Powerful Play Experiences is all about generating conversations about mental health, but to facilitate those conversations, let's get people playing together. What are your thoughts on that, Carolyn?
Oh, absolutely. If you want to change something, you have to be able to measure what's wrong with it, and play gives you a guideline and a goal to get past that, to figure out first what it is you want, and then play and make it happen.
That sounds way too serious, Carolyn. It's way too serious. Carolyn and I had a great conversation before I turned on the record button. That sounds way too serious. So what's on your mind about people and getting people back together? Because you have some interesting perspectives.
Oh, I think that people are so disconnected from each other. They have a desire, and whether or not they want to say they have a desire, every human being is a social being, and they want to be back together. But because everybody thinks, well, you know, I can stay home in my pajamas and I can go on Zoom, but they're not getting that whole individual experience. So when you're in a meeting, this is what I told you the other day, you're in a meeting and the speaker says something and you nudge the guy next to you and say, hey, do you understand that? Or, you know, make some comment. That you don't get. You can't get that from Zoom. You can't do that. Well, you need to be together to do that. And that's what, even with everybody where they are, they're not doing that. They can't do that.
So what's your hope? What's your hope?
Oh, I hope that people can connect. Like, get back to doing that. You know, realize that's what they've missed. I think people have gone so far the other way that they don't even realize they miss it until they can do it. Like, for instance, when we had no restrictions and people could come in and go do whatever they want, people, I mean, we were the busiest we'd ever been. Because people, what did they do? They wanted to connect. They wanted to get together. If they didn't want to get together before that, then they wouldn't get together when they could. But because they could get together, everybody came and everybody wanted to do it. Because, I mean, a cafe is based on social interactions. If it's not social interactions, then this business doesn't do anything. That's why we can't exist. Now, you know, we could say, okay, well, we could just do takeout, and, you know, with the whole vaccine status thing. But we can't exist on takeout alone. Our business model and the way that the business is needs that social interaction for people to meet up with their friends, to have a cup of coffee. You can take a cup of coffee, but now it's like, do you really want to go outside when it's -3 and sit on a bench somewhere? Probably not.
You've been listening to Carolyn Thorpe, business owner of Jef'S Cafe in beautiful downtown Beaumont, Alberta, located just 10 minutes south of Edmonton. She is part of the Come Out to Play project, and you rock, Carolyn. You totally rock.
Thanks.